my god, it's patch 6.0! It's here. No, it's not. It's not here yet, but it will be here in the next week or two at the most, and I thought it was time to talk to you about it a little bit. There's a lot of things changing, and you're going to be freaked out. You're probably scared to death already. If you haven't read all the patch notes and things and kept up and played PTR and played beta, then it's going to be very confusing for you. So I'm going to explain some of the main changes and some of the things that I noticed most of all, some of the things that I like most of all, right here. Now, first of all, if you don't know, Warlords of Draenor is about time travel. Yeah. Garrosh escapes our custody before he goes on trial in Pandaria. After we caught him in the Siege of Orgrimmar, he finds a time-traveling dragon. He goes back in time to Draenor, which is Outlands, before it was destroyed by the Burning Legion and the Fell Orcs and all that stuff. He talks to his dad. He gives him all his new technology. He talks him out of drinking the demon blood and joining the Burning Legion, which is what destroyed Outlands to begin with, and tells him all about Aseroth. So they decide that they're going to invade Aseroth. They're going to kill us all and take our land, and they're coming through the dark portal right freaking now. Right now. So that's scary. That's crazy, but it also brings a whole lot of changes along with it, other than having to push them back through the dark portal and go through ourselves to annihilate the Iron Horde. First things first, when you log in, you're going to say, oh my god, what happened to my human? New character models for pretty much everybody. You got dwarves, they're beautiful. Night elves, they run funny. You got gnomes, Draenei look awesome. Orcs look awesome. Undead are really awesome. Not that model though. Not so sure about the Tauren. Trolls I like a lot. And Bloodelves, they didn't do Bloodelves yet. They're working on it. So if you're playing a Blood Elf, na boo boo, you shouldn't play Blood Elf anyway. But if you do, you don't get a new character model yet. Worgen stay the same. They do get the new updated human model for their human form. Goblins don't get anything, and Pandaren, whatever, are the same because they're already updated. The next thing you're going to notice once you log into game, oh my god, I have 63,000 health. I had 800,000 when I logged out last night. What the hell's going on? Well, what happened is it's called an item squish, and they had to do it. It needed to happen. You still have the same item level gear. This is like my 6 months ago I copied this character over, so he's not very geared. But 63,000 health. I had 800,000 when I logged out. They squished it. It's okay. Your damage is going to be lower. Your health is lower, but so are the mobs. Their health and damage are lower. It evens out. It works out. You're still a bad mother hunchy. Okay? Everything is fine. They lowered a lot of things. It's okay. Now you're also going to notice stats. They took away hit and expertise. Thank you. They took it away. It's gone. No longer there. None of your gear is reforged. That's because there's no reforging anymore. They took that NPC out. There's no such thing as reforging. It is gone. Gone. So the only way you can chase stats is you can have different types of food, different types of flasks, and there are enchants for rings, neck, cloak, and weapons that are going to allow you to adjust your stats and spec towards haste or whatever you want to do. You're also going to notice a few new stats. Bonus armor, multi-strike, leech, versatility, and avoidance. Those are all new things that you will find on gear. Not the old gear that you have, but new gear that you have will have these things. It's a chance to have these things anyway. Bonus armor is for tanks, reduces damage, just like you'd think. Multi-strike hits extra targets or heals extra targets for 30% of the normal value, whatever your heal or whatever it was. So I don't have any multi-strike yet, but I will because I love it. Leech does exactly what you would think it does. It leeches health based on your damage that you're doing. Versatility is a really cool stat. It's going to be big in PvP. It's going to be big for tanks too, in my opinion. At least like druid tanks. I like versatility as a guardian druid. Anyway, increases damage and healing done by a certain percent, whatever percent it is, and decreases damage taken by a certain percent. Thank you. Avoidance. All this does is reduce damage from area effect abilities. This is one of those stats that's not going to be on a whole lot of gear. It's going to be like a random chance bonus stat. Okay? And then all the same normal stats that you already had. Yeah. It's all about the same. Nothing is too crazily changed that you're going to lose your mind until you see your spells. They did ability pruning, and what they did was they removed a whole lot of things. They mashed a whole lot of things together. It's okay. It's fine. You're going to have to respec your talents because a lot of them changed. They smashed some things together with certain talents to make them better, make them stronger. They also added a bunch of new glyphs, so you're going to have to pick those up as well. Some really cool ones. One of my favorites. You gain, basically you have mount speed in travel form. Shamans had the same thing with their Ghost Wolf. Monks got a couple cool ones too. They got Floating Butterfly. You can move while channeling Fist of Fury, but you lose the stun. It's worth it in PvE anyway. Anyway, you lose a bunch of skills, but you don't really lose that many. Druids lost Symbiosis. They lost a bunch of other things. Monks lost a bunch of things. No more Healy Spheres, but they have a cast heal. They did a few of the things that they did. Like I said, they mashed some skills together. For instance, Shred as a druid is now Ravage and Shred. Ravage is out of the game. That was your ambush type ability from Stealth. Now Shred just does both of those things in one. It makes life a little bit easier. So you'll have to get used to that. The rotations are going to be a little bit different. Openers are going to be a little bit different. But for the most part, you're still playing the same class you were playing before. They're not that crazy. Okay? Okay, now let's talk about some of the quality of life things. One of the coolest things that they added is a bag organizer button. And I really needed this because, as you can see, my bags are pretty messy. Very messy. That is one of the many quality of life changes they made. Your bank also has one of those buttons. And yeah, you can see this is my beta character, so I don't have anything in my bank. But it does have one of those buttons, clean up bank, clean up bag, whatever. But the other thing you're going to notice is a reagent bank. You buy this for 100 gold, and this price hasn't changed since they added this, so I'm sure that's how it'll work. It'll probably be 100 gold on live. But anyway, you just click deposit all reagents. It puts everything in there. As you can see, Mode of Harmony is no longer soul-bound. Either of the spirits. So all of your Mists of Pandaria stuff is going to be much easier to craft. Just little quality of life things like that. Now they also made your toys account bound. You'll be able to just click on your toys and learn them, and all of your characters will have those. That's very nice. And that's really about it. I feel that this video should give you a leg up when at least a little bit of confidence going into 6.0. I hope so anyway. Because 6.0 is imminent. It is coming. It will be here in the next week or two. I can't imagine them waiting any longer than the middle of October. So I wanted to get this video out. I wanted to help you out. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask down below in the comments, or head over to my Facebook. The link is in the description. Say hello there. Ask your questions. I am happy to help anybody that needs help. I am happy to test things that need tested, as long as I am interested in it. I'm not going to go and play a rogue because I don't really like playing my rogue. That's just the way it is. So, but if you ask me something about druids or monks or even warriors, paladins, and DKs, I'm okay with that. Okay, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. This is Eat Mo Pie. I hope you're ready for 6.0. It's ready for you. I'll see ya.
This is our chance. Storm the portal!